Anya, congratulations on Queen's Gambit. It
Oh,
was so addicting. I started watching it and then I just could not stop. Had to watch all 7
oh,
hours.
well,
But
thank you for sticking with both Beth and I for 7 hours.
yes,
Really appreciate it.
you're welcome. But speaking of addiction, it kind of goes hand in hand with Beth's genius. What was
Mhm.
it like for you as an actress to tackle that tightrope?
Endlessly fascinating, for sure. A conversation that Scott and I had very early on in our processes, we wanted to make sure that no chess game felt the same and that no episode of binging or partaking in substances felt the same. And something that I've found fascinating about addiction is whatever it was that you were using these things to self-medicate for, it worked for a period of time. That's why you were doing it. What destroys you is when it stops working.
Right.
Which it inevitably will. Is that's when your life goes like completely off the rails. So it was fascinating to kind of figure out the why she was doing it, if that makes sense. So like, is she drinking right now because she feels incredibly isolated? Is she partaking in the pills because she thinks that this is the only way that she's going to win this? Like her emotions are too much and she needs to calm them down. I think understanding that made sure that we weren't making a parody of addiction and that we weren't sort of like
Right.
making it this cartoon thing of like, now I'm like really messed up. It's like, no, this is a very serious disease and there's a reason for all of it.
hmm on the other hand, the chess games, like you said, were different every single time. How much did you know about chess going into it? Did you have to research on your own, or did you let the script kind of guide your plays?
I had never played chess prior to taking part in this. And I feel so grateful that I've been given this like peek inside of this magical, secretive world that I knew nothing about. I had an incredible chess like sensei called Bruce
Oh,
Kennedy. He's amazing and so supportive and so sweet. And I was very like, it sounds strange, but I felt a great deal of responsibility to the chess community to tell the story correctly and to, really be able to embody that character. And the emails that I have received from Bruce after he saw the show, I mean, I want to like print them and have them on my wall.
oh,
Like some of the most special things. And he's very proud of the show, and that makes me very proud.
that's wonderful. Finally, Mr. Scheibel was kind of your mentor in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't necessarily get that many scenes with him because it was when you were a child, but his lessons carry through with your character. So what was it like kind of developing that connection without actually doing it yourself?
It's fascinating. I from the third movie I ever did, which was Split, I had a conversation with Knight at the time, and I said, "Look, I know that I'm not supposed to be working in these scenes, but it would be very helpful for me to come and see a memory so that I can have that to hold on
Oh,
to." And that was important for Scott in this. So I was there watching Isla, who played Baby Beth, who was amazing and so wonderful. She did an incredible job. And so I got to see it, but have enough distance that like I actually could use it as a memory. And I do think that once Beth leaves the orphanage, she puts that in a box. Like the
right.
orphanage was not a good experience for her. The only good thing that came out of it was Mr. Scheibel and Chess and Jolene. Like that was it for her. So that made, without any spoilers, the return to the orphanage very emotional, and a wonderful ride to go on with her, I think.
Yeah, you were incredible in this. So thank you for giving me the experience of watching it. And I cannot wait for everyone else to
So
see
much.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.